Before Anita Everly became the elegant wife of billionaire CEO Daniel Everly, before her face appeared on magazine covers, before she was celebrated as the founder of one of the biggest women's support foundations in Chicago, she was known by another name. A name spoken only in low, lust-filled whispers: Night Dancer. Her life had not always been diamonds and privilege. She grew up with no parents, bounced between shelters, and survived by doing the only thing life had taught her: finding a way to stay alive. At 17, she was dragged into the streets by a woman who pretended to care, a woman who promised her food and shelter. Instead, she sold her into the world of night dancing, a fancy name for prostitution wrapped in red lights, loud music, and broken souls. Anita's beauty made her a target. Every night, men in expensive suits dropped money like confetti just to watch her dance, to take her home, to use her. She became numb. She became empty. And every morning she looked in the mirror and whispered, "God, if you exist, save me." No answer came. Until one night, a police raid, chaos, screams, bodies running, a gunshot, a moment that changed her life forever. She escaped, finally free, but with nowhere to go. That was the night she met Sister Marlene, the director of a women's recovery home. "You can begin again," the old woman told her, and Anita believed her. She worked, she studied, she rebuilt her life piece by piece. She turned her pain into purpose. And then, Daniel happened. Daniel Everly was the kind of man newspapers worshipped, a billionaire tech genius with the face of a movie star and the humility of a pastor's son. He met Anita at a charity event where she volunteered to serve food. Her smile stopped him. Her gentle eyes disarmed him. Within months, the world tagged them the fairy tale couple. She told him everything about her struggles, the shelters, the abuse, the scars. Except one thing. She didn't tell him about Night Dancer. Not because she wanted to deceive him, but because every time she tried, the words froze in her throat. Shame chained her voice. But Daniel loved her deeply, fiercely. He married her without hesitation. For the first time in her life, Anita felt safe, until the messages began. It started 3 months after the wedding. A hidden number, no contact name, just a single line: Night Dancer, long time. Anita dropped her phone. Her blood turned cold. She replied, "Who is this?" The response came instantly: "You owe me $50,000 tomorrow, or I tell your billionaire husband who he married." Her hands shook. Daniel was in the living room laughing on a business call. For a moment, she stared at him, the man who rescued her from her nightmares. She couldn't bear to lose him, so she paid $50,000, transferred quietly, and the messages stopped. For 2 months, then they returned. "Another $50,000, Night Dancer. Business is slow." She paid again, then again. Soon she had secretly paid over $300,000. But the blackmailer didn't stop. He became bold, cruel. He sent photos from her past, clips from the nightclub, people she prayed to forget. And then, the message that broke her spine: "I'm coming for your marriage next." Daniel found out by accident. He was reviewing financial statements when he noticed multiple unaccounted transfers from Anita's personal account. "Babe, what's this?" Anita froze. Her mouth dried. Her legs trembled. This was the moment she had feared for years. Her voice cracked. "It's nothing, just charity support for women in crisis." Daniel frowned. "Why so large? And why cash? Anita, what's going on?" Tears spilled before she could stop them. She collapsed onto the couch and sobbed, her heart breaking, her breath shaking. "I'm being blackmailed." Daniel went silent. "Blackmailed? About what?" She looked into his eyes, terrified of losing him. "About my past, about the nights. I was a prostitute." Daniel stepped back as if hit by electricity. What? His tone wasn't angry, just shocked, confused, wounded. Why didn't you tell me? He whispered. Why did I have to find out from a stranger? Anita sobbed harder. I was scared. I was ashamed. I thought you'd leave me. Daniel didn't say a word. He walked out of the room slowly and didn't come home that night. Anita broke. Her worst fear had come true. The next morning, another message arrived. Your husband knows. Now pay me $200,000 or I go to the media. Anita screamed, but this time, she didn't respond with fear. She responded with rage. No, I'm done paying. I'm done running. Who are you? Show yourself. The reply almost made her faint. Funny, you really don't remember me. A photo came in. A boy, skinny, 12 years old, black eye, bruised face, standing behind a nightclub. Her heart stopped. She remembered. He was the boy she once defended from a violent customer who tried to drag him into the back room of the nightclub. She had fought the man, screamed, grabbed the boy, protected him, saved him. His name back then was Eddie. Now, he was the blackmailer. But why? Her phone rang. An unknown voice said, "You ruined my life." She froze. What? You saved me from one monster only to leave me with worse ones. After you escaped that night, they took revenge on me. They beat me, sold me, abused me, every day, for years. His voice cracked with years of pain. You escaped, I didn't, and now you live like a queen while I live in hell. Anita began sobbing uncontrollably. Eddie, I didn't know. I swear I didn't know. I thought you were safe. I thought... He cut her off. I lost everything. My childhood, my dreams, my life. And now I want you to feel what I felt. The line went dead. Daniel returned that afternoon. His face looked tired, his eyes heavy. He sat beside her quietly. Anita, I love you. Your past doesn't change that, but we need to face this together. She broke into tears and told him everything. About Eddie, the blackmail, the fear, the shame. Daniel held her hands. We're not paying anything again. We're ending this. Together they traced the transactions, contacted cyber investigators, and involved the police, quietly. But the twist came when they found Eddie's location. A broken apartment, bare, mold all over the walls, needles on the floor. A man drowning in addiction, pain, and trauma. When Anita saw him, her chest shattered. This wasn't a monster, this was a victim. He looked at her with hatred, but also desperation. You ruined me, he whispered. Anita knelt before him, crying, shaking. No, they ruined you. The same people who ruined me. We were both children. We were both victims. Then she did something that shocked Eddie, Daniel, even the officers. She hugged him. A long, trembling, mother-like hug. Eddie broke. He collapsed in her arms, sobbing like a child. All the anger drained. All the bitterness spilled out. He whispered, I'm sorry, over and over. The police did not arrest him. Daniel arranged therapy, rehab, and full support for him. Anita visited him weekly. Healing began. Months later, at Anita's Women's Support Foundation launch, Daniel held her hand on stage. She told her full story publicly, every detail, every scar, every chapter she once hid. The world didn't shame her, they applauded her courage, her transformation, her honesty. She said, your past cannot blackmail you when you own it. Eddie sat at the back, clean, healthier, tears rolling down his cheeks. Daniel whispered to her backstage, now I understand why God kept you for me. And for the first time in her life, Anita looked into the mirror and saw someone new. Not the night dancer, not the girl who survived the dark, but the woman who conquered it. We have come to the end of our story. Please encourage us by subscribing to this channel. Thank you for watching. Until next time, bye.